Binary representative ionic compounds. Bi stands for two different elements. The elements that combine to form binary molecular compounds are both nonmetal atoms. This contrasts with ionic compounds, which were formed from a metal ion and a nonmetal ion. Therefore, binary molecular compounds are different because ionic charges cannot be used to name them or to write their formulas. The cation is always written first. Ma is the metallic element, and E is the non-metallic element. The subscripts are always written below and after the element. To find the binary representative ionic compound, you have to crisscross charges to form subscripts. For example, A and B are two different elements. A has a positive charge of 2 and B has a negative charge of 3. You then crisscross the elements, and now A has a positive charge of 3 and B has a positive charge of A. If the subscript is 1, we do not write it because the number 1 is implied. Nomenclature. Cations keep their name. Anions change their ending to "ide". An example is BaCl2. The cation is barium because barium is Ba and it is the first element. Chloride is an anion and it is the second element in the formula. Some examples are wording to formula and formula to name. Some wording to formula examples are lithium and fluoride. Anions change their ending to "ide", and it is fluoride. Li stands for lithium, and it has a positive subscript of 1. In the periodic table, lithium has 1 valence electron, and that's why it has 1 subscript. F stands for fluoride, or more like fluorine. Fluorine is in the 7A family group, and it has a negative charge of 1, and that's why its subscript is -1, which comes out to be LiF because the subscript 1 is not going to be written because the 1 is implied. Magnesium is Mg, and it has a positive charge of 2. Magnesium is located in group 2A, and that's why it has a positive charge of 2. Nitrogen is located in group 5A, and it will steal 1, 2, 3 valence electrons to get to 8 valence electrons, and that's why nitrogen is 3 negative, which when the subscripts are changed or crisscrossed, the charge becomes 2. When rotating from formula to name, K2S becomes potassium sulfide because K is potassium and S is sulfur. But the anions change their ending to "ide", and that's why sulfur becomes sulfide. Ba stands for barium, When looking at the periodic table, barium is located in group 2A. Oxygen is in group 6A, and its element letter is O. When the anion changes their ending to "ide", it becomes oxide. And that is how you find binary representative ionic compounds.